Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review this beautiful budget projector, and it is model W2 and a company. It's called TopFoison, and it is a really cool looking 1080p native resolution projector. So we will go through and we will show you what's good and what's bad about this. And once we go around, it has a lot of markings. When we open it, the components that are part of this is the accessories for the projector itself, and these are the components that are part of it. So this is the user manual that comes with the projector for Canada and United States, as you can see it here, but the other part of it, it looks like exactly what you're going to be connecting to your computer. It comes with a RCA, which is the yellow, red and white for your audio and yellow for the video. Also the one headset jack, which is 3.5, and this is how you're going to be able to connect your beta tapes or VCR to your projector with a VGA connection on both sides. So this way, this will go to your older type of computer or laptop, and this way you're going to be able to present it on the wall with a Ziploc, and inside of it you will find a HDMI. So this way you're going to be able to connect your regular Android box, or in this case your computers and your laptops, doesn't matter, Mac or PC. This will really help you out, and this way you're going to be able to connect. So yes, it does come with a HDMI cable. That's it. So when we go to the projector itself, it's inside of a little sleeve. When we take that out, it looks beautiful. Let's start on the unit itself. The unit is really big and a little bit heavy, on a heavy side. So it has some ventilation in the front, and on the top you have some navigation keys. We will get to that in a few seconds, but from the front starting, you have some ventilations. You have a little hole for the IR sensor, and then you have the big lens, and that's how you're going to get the projector running. Going on the right hand side of it, you have nice ventilation, and then once you go to the back part of it, you can see it's nicely designed. On the top part of the back, you will see it has two USB 2.0 ports, and then you have a HDMI 2.0, and then you have the VGA connection, so you can hook up your older type of laptops or computers. And then right beside that, you have a AV connection where you're going to be able to connect older type of devices. And then right beside that, you have a headset jack, which is 3.5 millimeters, and you can connect a headset or a nice big speaker to it. Underneath of it, you have a power connection. That's how you're going to be able to get it to turn on. Going on the other side of it, you have a full SD card slot. Only thing is that this can only read up to 32 gigabyte. Then you have a lot of holes for ventilation. Now going on the bottom part of it, it's nicely set up. There is a little part that you can open so you can fix filters and all, but you do have the legs where you can stand up. Best part is that they have contacted us and let us know you're going to take the little rubber feet off, so you can see the screws, a little connector so you can connect it to the ceiling, or if you have a tripod that has that type of connector, which 4 little screws, you can hook that up so that it's not going to be moving. Except that if you look in the front, right in the bottom part of it, you have a little button that you can press, and there's a little leg that comes down so you can raise up the face of the projector. Alright, enough said about that. Let's get this connected. We are going to use an Android box to connect everything together. Since this does not have a Bluetooth built-in or wirelessly play things, you can use a few really good handy dandy things like the Android box already has a Bluetooth, so you can connect your Bluetooth speakers to it. That will work. And on top of that, if you have a Chromecasting dongle or the new Chromecast that is out, go ahead, hook that up to the HDMI, and to power it up, you can connect it to the USB, and it will get it powered up, and then you can cast anything from your phone to the wall. Except that when we went through to check everything out on the wall, we start noticing little things, such as if you have it angled up too high, or if you hook it up to the ceiling and you want to angle it really low, you will see some little parts around the screen that will be out of focus. So if you want to make it straight, that will be awesome. For the intake, maximum it can accept is 1080p, and when we project out of it, maximum native resolution will be 1080p. And no, it is not 720p or anything. It is a lot better than the other projectors that we have played with. It's very detailed. We put some pictures out on Instagram, and I am sure that it is safe. You can check those out. Except that this is going to be very useful if you want to play with your Xbox or with your PlayStation 4, and it will work good. Now, one more thing I want to mention, that on top of the projector itself, there is a little part. So yes, it is not autofocus. It's a manual focus for you to see things on the screen. And on top of that, you have a little keystone fix, and that is also really handy dandy. On top of that, you do have some buttons for navigation, and the beautiful part is that the remote itself works really good. Even if you have to point it towards the screen itself that you're watching the video, it will bounce back and it will work. So the parts that will make it fall apart a little bit is that it can handle up to 150 inches, about 2.5 to 3 meters away. But what we have got is maximum 120 inch, and when we try to take a little bit more, we went out of focus. So we really like for everybody to know that it will work between 100 to 120 inches, will work perfectly. And on top of that, this projector is created for dark environment. On the light environment, with your lights, it will go really dim, so it's not going to be very useful. On top of that, the lifespan on this is about 30,000 hours for the light or LED itself, except that it is 3000 lumens efficiency. It works really good. The contrast ratio on this is 2000 to 1. It is really good projector. This was our take. I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment in the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xctex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social networking places, and thank you.